What I'll be showing today is based off of it's Canny Endurance, and we're going to be focused on Sinkhole East, and this is based off of Mitch Robbs' build, or that's initially where it started from, and I've made some modifications to it to make it better for me. So I'll try to go quick. This is pre-built. I'm not building it over again, unless this is too hard to follow for some of you, then I can. But we're just going to start off and go over to where this spawn trap is up top. With a rare, it's not really rare, but there's a spawn that hits right over here. On the back of that, I have all this blocked off. For me, there's no reason to leave it open, just in case your traps run out of durability or drop traps. Flinger can throw this far, so we're going to protect that amp. So with that said, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 over here. And then this is the top going into the cave over here. Just cover that up. Walls blocking it off. And then right here, we are using actual ramps with edited floors. And you can see it underneath. And these are heels attached on the back of these two walls. The other perks don't matter, just have heels attached on them. Same thing here, heels attached. So the idea for using the actual ramps is that the mist pod spawn, or the mist pods don't break these. But the mini boss is still going to break out some way. So this one, same thing on both of these. And then just scoring it off. The reason why I have it blocked off a little bit more than Mitch's is because what I was noticing, not necessarily on my base, when these run out of durability and stuff, if that happens, they would go right through them. So I just keep the layers of the block off just to stop that, any of that. This one, we just have 2 cones. One's faced in northwest, northeast, surrounded by walls, nothing fancy. Walls, but well, those are covered. And then we have just 2 floors, 2 cones. You can leave these cones down. If that looks good to you. I don't really care. I think that's pretty much it. I think he keeps the rest of that. I'll go through it just in case. That's really all I have for that block off. Alright. Coming on this side, 2 walls here. Have this section blocked off. It's just a cone floor and the wall back here. It's good enough. And we'll have these 2 walls. Cone here, 2 walls with windows. These are heels attached on the back of these. We'll explain once we get to the other side. Wall darts. Use the same traps as Mitch, pretty much. So if you've been using this build, you should have all these. This is a reload wall dart. So, right here. If I say reload wall dart, this is what it's going to be. Crit rating, crit damage, reload speed, durability. And then we're going to have a crit build wall dart, which will be right here. Crit rating, crit damage, crit damage, durability. We're using the alternating timings to get the best damage possible. And this path for them, it's not really quicker to come this way, so that's all the block off you need. 2 walls here. I'll go over that wall dart later. Okay. So the spawn traps are still the same. Excuse me. I'll cover the spawn traps, or this outside spawn, and then we'll go into this one right here. And then I'll cover this block off and damage section. So for the spawn traps, using all Mitch's, uses the same in both of his videos. Right here, I have some reload. These ones will all just be reload. Just trying to get some free damage if we can. Drop traps should be covered in Mitch's videos. Everything I have, the orientation is facing this way. Orientation, we're looking at the muffler. Muffler's facing here, it's going to push them back this way. right here, they're all facing down here. So these two, these reload. Reload. Yes, I like the reload. And these two will be crit build. Again, trying to get some free damage as much as we can. Right here, this is just, you don't need this, but propane suck in this tunnel, in these tunnels, so I'm trying to just eliminate as much as possible. So one, I have an old gel build style sound wall. So we got durability, reload, durability, all dura, and then heals attached. And then the other side, we want to make it last. So I'm just using a one reload, all dura. Let's see, it's fine. There we go. All dura, one reload. Just trying to knock off what we can. And then these two would just be reload. So we got some alternating timing up here with these four, and then these two, try to finish off. And see, this would actually kill a lot until you get to the later waves. And then make it down here. Then down here, these are two reloads. We're gonna go up. I don't know if Mitch has this or not, but for these two walls right here, I have reload wall darts. Try to kill any of the spawn. And he covers that. That's a heals attached reload wall dino. So back over here, I'm going to include this as part of the video. And I do have this on my alt where you can't build over here. It still works. This works fine for me. I just have two sound walls in here to try to get everything to drop before they get in here. If people are struggling with that, I can always help with another video. Since I'm such a pro at making these videos, right? This is like my 30th tutorial. Anyways, where I can't put a heals attached on the back, I'm using the green reload ones that I showed earlier. So these ones right here. So I just want it to heal, and I want it to go off slow, so it's going to last as long as possible. So that one is a green reload. This will be a green reload with heals attached. And that's it. This one right here on the inside, we have heals attached. So, and this is, both of these will be reload wall darts. And heals attached, like I said. Windows, because we want them shooting through. For here, we're going to use a single reload. Try to make it last a little bit longer. Then as they're coming over here, we're going to go to purple reload, speed it up a little bit. So we'll go back to that purple just in case you need to see it, just like Mitch's. We got a legendary reload and then a purple epic reload. And then these two, I'm actually just using a blue, switch them back over to a blue reload and legendary. This one is going to be back to a single reload. I mean, if you want to, you can just use blue and purple. Those combinations work wonderful. But I went to a single reload because this is going to be hit a lot. And this is a heals attached wall dino reload. This right here, I've had this for a long time. This is just for pathing, just to keep them close this way. Adds another layer so they're not trying to go through this. So it's just editor floor, shark fin or quarter wall, another one, shark fin. And behind here, as I mentioned earlier, these have heals attached. So we can, if they do decide to bang on them if the durability runs out, they'll be able to heal back up. But there shouldn't be really an issue. I don't have that issue, and these are lower level alt accounts that I'm using. These two will be blue and, excuse me, purple and blue. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. So we're using this one, a blue one, and on this side, or however side you want, doesn't really matter. Got a purple. Reload, wall darts. And then this is still an all Dura drop trap. Now this floor used to be bugged, so if you were to place a trap on here, they wouldn't path up here. That's a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it's fixed now, but I'm still using it for pathing. The more that we discourage them to come this way, the less likely they are. And for the computer monitor, I mean, you think this is the closest path, but I don't think it is in actuality, because they rarely path this way, leave it open. I believe Mitch has it blocked off. The problem I was having with having it blocked off, whatever trap you would have would end up running out of durability. So I just went with the flow. You want to go this way? Go this way. Die. So over here, 2 wall darts. Covered this earlier. There's reload and a crit build. Heals attached on the back of these. And then we're going to have 2 alternating. This is a reload, so as they're coming up, it's going to keep going off. Any dummies want to go here, we're going to alternate. This is a crit damage and a crit build, excuse me, and a reload. Wall spikes, or the floor spikes, excuse me, are just normal 130s. This isn't really important, just want something that heals just in case there's propane that somehow make it through. I mean, if you do have, some people make a huge difference or a huge issue out of some of the trap perks, but if you have an alt crit build, that's okay. As long as you have the healing on it. There's some that I have changed that I find that work better for me, and I'll go over those when I get to them. So basically, if the husks are pathing up here, I mean, they're discouraged because of the block off, so they would have to come over here, get hit by these 2 wall dinos, then come back over here, and they're getting shot by the wall darts. I mean, they're just getting hit from all over as they're coming up here. So these are just crit build. Nothing fancy. Crit rating, crit damage, crit damage, effect duration. Both of these. We can build in any of these spots. Thanks, Epic. Keep going up. This used to be bugged as well, so I just left it as just pathing, keep them over here a little bit. Right in here, this is a crit build wall dino, man, wall dart. And then from right here, alternating, you're gonna have reload speed, and then you're gonna have a crit build. How you doing is on you. These are, let's see, crit build, zappers. Anything that makes it this far, we want to just kill. So 3 should be sufficient. If you have reload speed, that's fine as well. Alternating here, this is a crit damage wall dart, crit damage as well, and this will be a crit damage ceiling electric field. So if we do get a propane or anything, right, Husky, they should all be dead by the time they get here. That covered. Okay, so if they do come in here, for me, I mean, you guys can use 130s here. I'm using level 69 floor spikes. It's just all durability. The element, the physical elements, there's nothing invested into it. It's no damage. I'm just using it to slow them down, slow the husk down so they can get hit by everything, and then heals in case the propane. alternating wall dinos, reload, crit build, and then we have a little quarter wall just for pathing. Keep them over here. This right here will be a crit build. This is a reload. Both of these are the same, level 69. Like I said, you could use 130s here if you don't have the 69s. This is a reload. It's connected out there, but this is going to cover 3 tiles worth, so we have 1 out there, 2, 3. So we're getting a lot of damage coming in here. Crit build, gas traps, and then we're going to start zapping the hell out of them right here if they make it this far. Freeze trap. You could use impact if you want right here. Nothing's really going to make it, but these are just the standard my favorites that I use to reload, all durability, effect duration. And like I said, we covered these earlier. These, I don't know if I covered these or not, but I put the reload on this side. Just simple fact that they're going to hit this one first. So these are all reload speed. These are going to be crit builds. All damage, zappers. And then the tar pits, all durability. Nothing really invested into damage. Idea is just slowing them down, make as much use as possible. And then we have some more walled arts over here. I think every single one of these are windowed. And what we have, that was a reload. Then we're going to switch to a crit build. And then the option is yours. You could use 2 crit builds here to try to finish off anything that comes up here, or a reload and a crit build. Have some floors underneath, obviously. Duh. And this is walled off right here. We're just keeping these 2 pyramids here just to try to de-incentivize the smashers from charging this way, but I mean that's what we have the tar pits for as well. And a smasher bridge. So that pretty much covers this side. Once you put all your walls up and stuff, I mean it depends on how you want to build, but I think Mitch has this in his. But what it is we're going to have, just for some funky reason, if there's a weird spawn, this is a heals attached walled art. So it's a reload speed and heals attached. Same down here. In case anything stupid gets up here, this will finish them off as they're trying to jump down or break through. Drop traps. So we have 3. The orientation, the mufflers. We're going to want to put everything back here. Yes, all this is blocked off. We'll go over that. The idea is that this is all going to break. And what we're trying to do is make it last as long as possible. And by doing so, we're saving the durability on these. And once they break through, we're still going to do some damage. So the idea is this will last the whole endurance. I think I ran this 200 or less durability and didn't have any issues. So I guess we'll start out here. We used to be able to build back here. Can't anymore, thanks Epic. So I have 2 walled arts here, reload, just trying to do some damage while we can. If you're following Mitch's builds, you should have all these drop traps. Orientation is important, so they should, where the muffler's at, this is pushing everything back here. Even this one used to push them back here, but I decided just to push them back this way. There's not a huge difference. Okay, so we're gonna need You're gonna need 6 wall darts. Wall darts. I'm stuck on wall dart. I'm just gonna call everything a wall dart. All right. You're gonna need 6 wall launchers, and these wall launchers. And let me. Yeah, of course I don't have anything crafted. Right here. So you need 6 of these, and it's gonna be 2 reload, all Dura, hills attached. Okay. Okay. Then you're going to need 6 freeze traps. Only 1 perk matters, and that perk is the increased build health. And I don't think I have any crafted, so these perks don't matter. It's just going to be right here. No, wrong one. Sorry. This one. Increased build health. Reason why is if this. So there's a spawn that will probably take this out eventually. If it just takes out the front of the wall, then every time they hit this, they're going to freeze. So that's why we use the freeze traps. It's just slow them down even more. That's all we're doing. So as you can see, we have 2 cones here. And then underneath the cones, there are 2 floors. Just like this. Adding additional layers. So if you're building it, put your floors first, tier them up, then do the cones. Hello. Might need you to come down. Come on, man. And then you'll need 6 increased health wall spikes. And guess where they're going to go? The back of these wall launchers. So we need these ones. Do not care about any of these perks as long as they have increased build health. So you're going to place one on the back of this one. Wherever there's a wall launcher inside of here, you're going to have increased build health on the back. So we have heals attached, increased health. You're getting the pattern here? Good. If not, you're in trouble. Okay, so then we have some walls here. 2 walls. This is going to be a reload and a reload right here. Don't want to start damaging them too much till we get a little bit further. This is a reload in here. This is all crypt build, ceiling electric field. And then this wall dart is going to be a crypt build because there's a ramp, a natural ramp that way. So if any smashers get through and try to just kill them. And then this cone is just to try to stop them from breaking this. Give us a little bit longer. We have the 2 wall launchers with the heels attached, like the ones I showed before. And on the back of these walls, you're going to have increased building health. I want these to last as long as possible. This is a reload wall dino. So if you go to the back, you're going to notice the same pattern. We have 2 cones in here. Underneath here, there's also floors. So they'll both be like this, facing like this on each side. Underneath these cones, you have floors. We need those layers to try to deter the husk from wanting to beat on everything. These are the same increased health as before. So if they start beating on it, once all this breaks, if it does, usually the furthest it'll break is to right here. Then the rest, this will keep up. So spawns or the husks may start breaking this, but from right here, this is going to hold up and hopefully last you until the late waves, excuse me. There's another wall dino here. This is a reload. There's another CEF in there. Excuse me. Crypt build. And then here we have a crypt build wall dart. When you're building this, put your wall, do this ramp last, and you can come in here through this window and place the wall launcher, or however you want. I don't really care, just showing you. This is a since there's nothing I could put on the back, this is up against terrain. It's going to have the green heals attached, green reload, heals attached, in case anything goes boom boom. And I'm pretty sure I covered these, but yeah, I did. Reload speed here, and this is going to be a crit build. Let's give some visuals. Okay, so we got a pattern. Now we're going to go on the other side. So once we get to this, hey, we're on the back of those walls. Guess what these are? Increased health. Yes, you're great. Right here, this is a crit build. We have 2 edited floors here. This one is rounded off. We're just, for when they try to break through, if they break through this one, we're going to try to deter them to go this way, take this path, which they will. And hey, 2 cones here, headed into ramps. Guess what these have on them? Freeze traps. Guess the perk, the most important perk is increased building health. Good job, good job. This floor launcher, wow, I just said floor launcher, man. No script, this is just how I roll, okay? Just roll with me, okay? Just laugh it up, get your damn laughs in. Okay, this wall dart here, I just put a healed attach right here, just in case some dummies want to try to bang on it, because this goes straight up. It used to be an issue in some older builds, but I haven't had any issues here. Crit build zappers, we've got 2 of them. And this is a crit build wall dino with heals attached. And this is a reload speed. Then we have our little pillar right here. Try to limit their pathing. Crit, most of this stuff's going to be crit build from here. I mean, we're just trying to kill anything that comes through here. Because again, this should make it to late waves, and we're not really too worried about durability once they break that, because we should be on the latter waves. So this right here is going to be a crit build. Wall darts, CEF, CEF, CEF. This will damage them out here. We have netted floor as such. The reason why is we're going to try to path them over here so they can get blasted by these 2 broadsides. And guess what? These are alternating broadsides. One is a reload, one is a crit build. And then we have an Aldura tar pit and a ceiling zapper. This should be part, I mean, I think Mitch has this on his other side as well. Crit build, zapper. Then we're coming up, okay? Any dumb ones that do make it up, this is a crit build. This is probably excessive, but this is for my lower Dura alt, so I kind of went crazy with some of the traps. Crit build, wall dino. Guess what this is? Crit build. Yep, you're so good. Guess what this one is? Crit build. Yep, good job. These 2 are crits. This is, I mean, this is really not really pointless, but it might save us 1 or 2 get through, because they're going to path to the monitor, right? Everybody knows they go to the monitor. If not, you're welcome. So they're going to try to come over here. So when they're doing that, if they do make it up, this might do some damage and kill something. That's a crit build as well. Okay. And I know Mitch has this side. I'll just walk through it real quick. Open, but for me, I don't know. I prefer just to close everything off. I don't have any leaks on that side, or any sides. This is still Smasher Bridge, still the same. I didn't change anything on this one. So if you're following Mitch Robbs, good job. I was gonna secure it, but I really don't have any issues with them breaking this. You know how the dummies will sometimes, a mini boss will break this, Smasher might break this, and eventually it just fails. This one holds up pretty well. So yeah, that is pretty much it for Sinkhole. Again, this is, you know what, I didn't cover this wall dart. Or not wall dart. Yes, this wall dart right here that I'm staring at, this wall dart. This sound wall, this is a 2x reload. If anything gets through here, we need to go off as fast as possible. 2x reload, Aldura. Guess what's behind it? I ain't gonna be able to get out. Ooh, it's open. Excuse me. Guess this is wall dart. Yay, I got it right. That's gonna be shooting through there. Crit build. If you didn't know that, shame on you. So we're just critting the shit out of him right now. Okay, so I think I covered this all the way. This extra block off in here. So if the mini bosses, the mist pods do break, they're going to end up either breaking through this way, coming up over here. And these are usually the assassin ones that are going to make it up to your AFK spot. I mean, even if they break all the way up here on the late wave, it doesn't really matter because there's so much block off to keep the other Hus from trying to path this way. They have a nice open, clear path 2 different ways. And then I don't have any dancers on this one, Tunnel North. I'm just using a smasher. I'm just showing you this since I'm over here. Just using a smasher bridge. Those mini bosses, dancers sucked. So just put a smasher bridge up here and then connected it, just secured it in case they tried breaking anything. So what happens is, say a dumb smasher breaks this. Well, this is still gonna be up. If they broke this, it's still gonna be up. What's gonna happen is the mini bosses will just come here and they'll just teleport from different spots into different spots. So that's the benefit of having this rather than a dancer that might work 10% of the time. Let's close that. Since I'm here, I might as well cover some of Tunnel North. Since this cave sucks. So what we did here, these are all Dura, sealing electric fields. I don't know if I have any crafted. Probably not. I mean, I'm saying it. Do you need me to show you? Okay, I'll show you. Let me find one. There you go. All Dura. There we go. All Dura right there. This one, it's against the terrain. I can't put anything behind it. So guess what? Heals attached. You choose your flavor, but my flavor, what I like, it's going to last me a while, is a reload speed green. Heals attached. And this may break to a spawn that happens right over here. But you know what? We might get some use out of it. Now, since we're limited and we can't build here, if I haven't said it, thanks Epic. I'm using this is a 1x and then a 2x reload. And both legendary. So we have our 1x, or excuse me, 1x right here, 2x, and then I have heals builds attached on all of this. So this, and right here. That's an Aldura CEF. So Epic made a change, but before, when propane will explode on 30% health. So what I was doing before, it was patched at some point in time, I guess, is I had a lot of anti-airs, and it would stop the propane from doing the damage inside your tunnels. But now I'm just using them for heals attached. This one, I think it may go off. I don't know, 50-50 chance, so I just left it there. And these ones, why I have it, these are just heels attached. That's why I'm using them. In case something blows up here, give us a little bit more life. Okay, this is going to be, well, we got a little pillar here. This is just like Mitch Robbs, except for you can't build here. So, I am using lower power level floor spikes here. Use whatever you want. I prefer the lower ones because propane tend to explode. They want to go off right here and just screw everything up. But I'm using the 69s, hills built attached. If you have 130s, try the 130s. That's what I used before. I was able to craft the 69 myself. Didn't have too many issues, just late waves sometimes if the propane went crazy. And then this is just going to be a reload. Ball dart, crit build, crit build, crit build, gas traps. This is going to be a, let's see, this one, yeah, green reload. I didn't know I use these so much. Green reload. And then here, I wanted this one to stay a little bit longer, so we're using a purple reload here. So not stay, but go off a little bit faster. So a purple reload here, and then a reload broadside. So they get a little stun, bounce around, hopefully die. Then, I mean, if you follow Mitch's, this is pretty much the same. We're just using alternating timings from here. I don't know if he has these, but this is, everything in here is all damage, full damage. Wherever I could put a wall or a window and get a wall dart through, I did. Given right here. So yeah, alternating between crit build, crit damage, some tar pits to slow anything down that does make through it so they can get zapped. Or, you know, even if you wanted to, from right here, I mean, yeah, from this section on, I think it would be safe to say, for the wall darts anyways, you could use crit. Me, personally, I'd still alternate because you're getting that benefit of the alternating timing. So just keep going with the flow. Don't change it up. Go with the flow. That's it. May have left out something. If I did, ask some questions, go to White Walker's Discord. I'll leave some links up. And again, this is based off Mitch Robbs. Full credit to him for the original design. Put his link to his video in the description. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, you can find me in White Walker's Discord, and I'll try to help you, or somebody will.